There we are, guys. How's everything? How's everybody doing? Today we've got a bit of a different stream. We've been prepping for some of this for this live stream. I did take some steps that maybe I should have, gone live to do. Done a lot of work to the bike this morning. Spent some time with it. There's an issue that I have to fix. I'm a dummy and I forgot how low my bike sits. So what I've got to do is, what happened was that I was riding the trails. There was a rock that was too close to my left-hand side, and I didn't notice it until it was too late. Hit the brakes, and I smashed into it anyways, and it broke one of my foot pegs. So I've got to re-weld one, and we're going to do that here on camera. We're going to do some setting up and show you guys some of the new tools and stuff that we've got. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. I hope everybody's having a great, great, great Friday. It is Friday. It's the beginning of the weekend. So yeah, let's look forward to the weekend. I hope you guys are all had a great week. And let's put a nice twist to the end here. Oh boy, neat, says Stu Rep. Yeah, bro. I've been toying with this idea for a little while now, and I decided that there we go. I decided that I wanted to do this live and kind of change up the content on the channel a little bit. Yeah, live welding, bro. Um, I should really test out my welder first just to dial in the settings. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a couple of pieces of scrap metal, grind them down so that it's bare metal, and then we'll practice our welding with this guy. Normally I would do MIG welding. Unfortunately, due to finances, I wasn't able to pick up the gas bottles that I needed. So instead, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a welding process called flux core welding. Basically, it's MIG welding, but you don't need the gas. So the inert gas, the argon carbon gas that you would use for MIG welding is actually implemented in the center of the wire that we'll be using today for flux core. That's where that sits. Yeah, so what does the part that I have look like that needs to be welded? So here's the part, here's the foot peg. As you can see, it is broken off. I've already ground down the outside of it, taken off some of the paint so I can get a good bead on there. And we've shaved down, derp, derp. There we go. Come on. Focus. It's not going to focus. There it goes. As I take it away. So we've already ground that down. We've already ground down the end, try to get it as flush as we can. There's going to be some gaps, so I'm going to have to build up some welding bead on the inside just to give it some more mass. And yeah, so basically what I've done so far to it is I've removed the chain, I've removed the chain guard, and we've actually pulled the entire motor. The entire engine is actually sitting on the table, if you can tell, right there. That's where the engine is. We actually have just a bare frame, wheels, and here we go. Let's see here. See how well you guys can see this? Not sure if you guys can see it too dang well. Let's angle that down a little bit further. How is this, guys? Is this clear enough for everybody? Is this big enough for everybody to see exactly what I'm doing? I have no idea because I just don't know. I'm not looking at the stream right now. So I just got to empty out my pockets of some stuff here, and then we're going to go over what tools we picked up today, why we need them, and we'll get to using some of them. Let me just take out everything I need from my pockets. You guys really don't, when it comes to welding, you need safety equipment. We got some safety equipment. We don't have everything I should have. A welding apron is handy. A welding shirt, flame retardant welding shirt is okay, clear and looks good. Beautiful. A welding shirt that's flame retardant is also a helpful tool to have as far as safety is concerned. The most important things that I can think of are either a welding helmet with the visor and the dark lenses that we need, because you don't, if you know anything about welding, you already know, never, ever, ever, ever look at the welding arc without these protections. Um, you need eye protection, and it needs to be something that's graded for welding. Um, the darkness of the lens has to be rated for welding, which is what we've got today. We've got a we didn't get the face mask because it was just a little out of my price range. But what we did get were a set of welding glasses. So we're gonna wear those, and we've got the gloves. So we're gonna use those. And well, you know what? Without further ado, let's just show you guys a little bit of what we've got here. First, let me get my little seat. I don't know where my, oh, it's right over there. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, so my seat, my chair, is right over here. I'm going to put that with the motor. So, there we go. That's with the motor. These got to go. That's got to go. More tools, guys. All right. And then we're going to stack all these over here for now. There we go. Stash all that because we're not going to need that just yet. Let me grab my chair here. All right. So, first up, the biggest of the new toys that we're going to have to set up is this guy right here, the Hobart Handler 140 MIG/Flux core welder. We're going to go ahead and pull this out of the box. It's brand new. Just picked it up. Just got back from the store with it about 15-20 minutes ago. So we're going to go ahead and let me angle that up a little bit more. There we go, so you can see my beautiful face. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this. I'll show you all the parts to it that it comes in, the box, and yeah. So let's do this. Let's open the box and show you what comes in the box with the Hobart Handler 140. So we open the box. Actually, the first thing that you're going to see when you open the box is on top is going to be the Handler 140 owner's manual. Inside this bag, there is the owner's manual. Let's see. Let's go over what you get in the bag and show you guys exactly what comes in this. So you have a warning here. Call us first. Do not return item to the store. Call the experts at Hobart for assistance if needed. I don't know if I'm going to need that. We've also got safety manual as per the pressure regulators. All right. Specialty gas regulators. What else do we have? Oh, we have a warranty registration in English. We also have one in Spanish. Can't read the Spanish, so that one's probably going to get thrown in the trash. What else do we have in here? We've got the HR100 gun owner's manual. That's important because you need to know the equipment before you can really be safe with the product. I've been welding for a while. I haven't done it in a while, but I've Billy, what's up, dude? So I used to weld a lot. I haven't done it in a while, so it's going to take some practice again, but we're going to get this done. And so here we have the Handler 140 owner's manual. So that's what comes in that little bag. Also, I forgot to mention, it does come with two, where are they? There we go, two welding tips right there that we'll be using. We'll be using the .030 welding tip today, simply because that's the size of the wire that we've got to work with. So yeah. So we got all these safety and owner's manuals. We're going to put those right back in the bag where they belong so they don't get nasty and covered in grease or oil. So yeah, there we go. Stuff that right back in there. There we go. Where am I going to put that? Let's put that here for now. Put that here for now. There you go. Let's see, what else do we get? Well, we've got a spool of .030 Fab Shield 21B, which is a flux core wire. This is just the sample spool. This is what they send you in the packaging. And this is going to do perfect for what we're looking to do today. Next, we have this little ingenious little invention. I think this is the craziest, coolest looking thing that I have ever come across. And this is what looks to be like a little credit card style thing. And it looks just like a coily tool where you've got the ribs on the end there. But as you can tell, all the numbers tell you exactly how thick the metal that you are welding is. And it also, on this side, has three little tabs that tells you what size wire gauge you're using. So I think this is one of the coolest tools. There we go. I think this is one of the coolest tools that I've seen yet that's come with a welder. Next up, we've got the wire cable. All right, we've got that right here. It's all wound up, but we've got that. And whoopsies. There we go. All right. Now, that's supposed to thread on. I've got a tip that's supposed to thread onto this, but it doesn't look like it's going to thread on. I don't know yet. We'll find out here in a minute. But anyways, so that's the wire feed wire. This is your work wire. This is what's going to be feeding the wire out and making that arc. So we need that. What else do we have? No, not that. That's for sure. We have the gas pressure regulators. As you can see, that's a sticker. I don't need the sticker. I just need to see what's underneath it. There we go. So we've got the two gas regulators here. One is for PSI and one is for, I think that's gallons per minute. Pounds per minute. That's the one. It is pounds per minute. Sorry, not gallons. It's pounds per minute. So we're going to put that off to the side here. And now for the piece de resistance. Let me see if I can grab this, guys, with one hand. Okay. Okay, we got this. Put it on our seat here. Now we're going to have to angle that down. These things are really heavy, guys, so you got to watch out for that. We got a nice big cable here, nice thick and safety protected. It's got the ground on there as well, so that's really nice. Most welders need that and come with that anyways. We've also got our ground clamp right here, so that's going to be cool. That looks very clean compared to the last welder I had a ground clamp that was not so pretty. So let's see, what are we going to do now? This, I'm going to show you what this is. So we have our, down here, as you can tell, we've got this little symbol here, which represents the wire speed, the wire feed speed. And you can go all the way up to 100, or you can keep it down to 10 or 20, whatever. Then you've got your voltage, and it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a 5-step selector switch, so you can increase the voltage if needed. The only time you really want to increase the voltage is when you change the size of metal that you're welding. If you're going up to a thicker piece of metal, you're going to want higher voltage to really get that penetration into the metal. So that's that. What does the other side look like? Inside of this thing? Why can't I open this? Why can't I open this? Oh, there's a little latch. Okay. Inside here, you've got a welding gauge for 115 volt wire welding package, which is what this is. Let's angle that up a little bit. Here you go. This is the chart. It tells you what material you're welding: steel, stainless, and aluminum. And then you've got the wire type polarity settings. So you've got flux core, solid wire MIG, and stainless steel. You also have the suggested shielding gas for the different types of welding processes. You've got no shielding gases required for flux core. You've got a CO2 and argon mixture for the MIG welding. You've also got, for a different style of MIG welding, you also have the 100% carbon dioxide, CO2. You can use that as well for that type of welding. And then you've got the stainless steel, which is a tri-mix. You need helium, argon, carbon dioxide, and then or argon with carbon dioxide, but at a different ratio for that specific time. And for aluminum, you want to be using 100% argon. So that's that. And then it tells you the diameter of the wire you're welding with. In our case, 0.030. We're running flux core. So we're going to need 18 gauge or higher metal to weld. We won't be able to do 20 or 24 gauge, which is okay because we don't need anything that small. So we're going to do that. And then it tells you over here, it shows two diagrams. I don't know if you guys can see those very well. This one is for it shows two diodes and where they come from. And this setup that is described here is for flux core welding. And then the diagram down here is for MIG welding. Now, the reason they did that is because when you change from MIG welding to flux core welding, you need to reverse the polarity, which means that these guys right here and here, let me see, these guys here and here need to be moved around. This cable is going to have to go over there, and this cable is going to have to come over here, depending on which style of welding you wanted to do. Then you've got your quick release here, like that, for your wire to come through. You've got your spool holder here. This is where the wire is going to feed through at. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start the setup on this guy. We're going to have to put a spool of wire in there, which, as I showed you earlier, we already have. We're going to put the spool of wire in. We're going to feed it through. We're going to connect our work wire, work cable, and we're going to check this. But it looks like, yep, it is perfectly all set. It's set for flux core welding. We don't need to really change that at all, to be honest with you. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and set this guy up and get ourselves ready and prepped up for welding. So yeah, let's do this. Let me see if I can put some music on while I do this, and I'll mute myself here. Oh, I don't even have music. Media source. Add existing. Media source. Is that already playing? There it is. Let's turn that down a bit though. There we go. Is that too loud? Let me check the stream real quick. How's that? Is that better? Not quite. We're not quite there yet. It's got to come up a little bit, right? There we go. That's better. That's better. All right, so let's set this guy up, and yeah. Hold on, I gotta turn off the sound though. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. So yeah, from this point on, we're gonna go ahead and start paying attention to this guy. Where is my spool of wires? Right there. Now, is this going to hold this wire? Or do I have to take that guy off? I might have to take that guy off. Because it doesn't look like this is going to fit. Yes. What's up? Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going to snip that and disconnect all of this. We're going to unravel it. This is the work cable, right? Oops. I'm not even looking at the right screen here. There we go. Oh no. There we are. Now I can see the screen just fine. Yeah, we've got our work wire here. And we're going to go ahead and set that up. And the way we do that is by putting that through there, I think. Is that how we do it? No? How do I do this? Let's check the owner's manual, because I've never actually set up a brand new welder before. So, we're going to take it to the mill. Let's move this bike out of the way. for now. Also, guys, quick shed time break. This program has not been brought to you by the company of Flight Labs, but we are going to use their device here on camera. This is the control mod. So we're going to do a little bit of shed time here. This is a cartridge battery for a cartomizer, and it's a pretty dope little device. There we go. That's a quick little toot there. Where's my chat? There it is. I don't even know who's in right now. If you're still here, guys, let me know. Say hello. Yeah, so the manual. And put it down somewhere. Right here. We're going to do this together, guys. All right. Let me see here. How do I do that? It doesn't show me exactly how I'm supposed to do this. Is it supposed to go through the grate? No. It looks like, if I move this over a little bit, looks like I should be able to punch that out. Alright, so let's do that. Let's grab a hammer and actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off the music because I could get my fucking live stream shut down. So yeah, we're going to do that. Actually, do I have to? Can I just grab... Can't I just grab a pair of snips here? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. What am I doing wrong? We're going to punch this out. Where did that hammer go that I had? Well, we'll use the rubber mallet, and we'll use a set of needle nose pliers. So if it's there, right there. So we're going to punch the hole right through there. That's not working. All right, that is not working. So, what we're going to have to do is punch it out the other way, maybe. There's that. And we're just going to tear that off. We're going to punch the rest of this out. There we go. And we've got our hole already there. Sweet. So now we can take this cable, and what we're going to do is we're going to feed. Where'd it go? There we go. So we're going to plug this end in through this way. There we go. There's that. Here's these. And so, which one goes where? That's what we're finding out now. Okay, polarity is not important. So, it doesn't matter which direction these cables go, they just need to go in there. There's one connector, and there's two connectors. There we go. So that's our cable for that. Sweet, and it fits right in there. Awesome. Cool, so we've got our handle set up already, and we're going to go ahead. Driving but still watching? No doubt, dude. No doubt. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's the work cable all hooked up. Now, we do have a few other parts that we picked up today for this welder, simply because I didn't have them. And when we opened it, it was returned to the store where we bought it, which happens to be my work over at Tractor Supply. It did have a return slip to it. It was reduced in price, went from $5.79 down to $3.99 is what it cost me. So I got a deal on this. But the other parts that we picked up, well, obviously, as I said, we need safety equipment. So we've got some welding gloves from Hobart. We also have some Hobart welding goggles, glasses, however you want to call them. We've gotten some tips, some welding tips here, 0.030. And we also have a screw-on Tweco nozzle. So let's find out if we can use this nozzle, because I don't know if we can with this gun, but we're gonna try. But first things first, I need a pair of scissors or something. So let's find my pair of scissors, which are right here. There we go. So I rely on Tractor Supply a lot now for the products that I want. Let's see. Is this going to work for this gun? Not particularly. But that being said, what we will do is pull out of that bag of goodies one of those tips, and we're going to see if I can get it to work that way anyways. Where did I put them all? Where did I put that bag of instructions, guys? Gosh darn it. I can't keep anything around. Let's see. Installing the work clamp. Work clamp is already installed. That's already installed. How do I mount the wire on the inside though? Okay. So let's do it. I can't find that package of paperwork at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use some of these tips that I picked up earlier today. Yeah, because they've mysteriously vanished. I don't know where the hell they went to. And oh, I do. They're right here. Now I should have a .030 and a .035 tip in here. This is the .030. This is the .030. So it came with two 030 tips on it. We're going to go ahead and I'll show you how we do this. I'm going to show you. We just take the tip and we thread it into the nozzle as so. And we're going to go ahead and put this on anyways. Even though it's not going to fucking work. We'll make this work somehow. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull this aside for now. Actually, I forgot we have to install the wire here. Yeah, okay. So the 4-inch spool, wire spool, is gonna go. I gotta move these cables though so they don't get destroyed. Move these so they don't get racked. No racking the wires first before I even get to use it. All right, so now I need a socket for that. What size is it? Is that the right size? Holy crap, that's the right size. So we need a ratchet now. Just woke up, LabWorks. What's up? What's up, bro? And it's MIG Welding 101. You got it, brother. You got it. You know what? I brought these home so I could wear them and use them. I don't want to damage my hands at all because I need those for work. So, we're going to remove that nut off the end. We're going to remove the tension spring here. And there's a washer on the end as well that we're going to need. And there we go. There we have it. That's that. So this should essentially slide right over top. Yep. And that's how that's going to work. We're going to go ahead and unwrap some of this, and we're going to slide it through. Hopefully we can get it through the entire assembly here. We'll find out, I suppose. So let's do this. Let's loosen that up a little bit. Let's unwrap this piece of crap. There we go. There we have it. All right. So here we, whoa, you bitch. You bitch. She just outspun on me. All right, let's take that. Snip the end off there. We're going to want this to come underneath. We're going to want it to spool that way. So I do believe so anyways. Which way does it go? Oh, it doesn't matter because it feeds automatically and it just feeds by pulling. So we're going to do it that way. We're going to put it going underneath. And before we do this, we're going to go ahead and add that washer, add the spring, and add the nut on top. Oop. Mowgli, what's up, bro? Just get to the wire feeder, then push it through the feeder. All right. Now, where'd that ratchet go again? That should be good right there. Now we're going to have to straighten this wire out a little bit. Where's my pliers? Right there. There we go. Now I'm going to have to bend it just a little bit over to the left. There we go. There we have it. Now we can continue to feed this through. Let's see, as we come out the other end yet? No, we have not. So I'm going to keep feeding this through until it comes out to the end. Let's take that nozzle off real quick. One sec, got to tighten that up a little bit more because it's coming loose again. Just feeding it through. Let's take this tip off though, because it might be easier for me to get it to come out of the tip if I put it through the tip separately. Are we coming out yet? Not yet. Let's clamp this down like our good friend Labworks had said. All right. So now we're going to plug this in and we're going to try and feed it through just as is. Let's see, can we do it from here? No, I can't. So what we're going to do is, how can I do this? I'm going to need an extension cord. That one's not going to work, but this one might. Let's do this. Let's plug this one in exchange with that one. All right. Now, where's my plug? Right there. All right, now let's see. Guys, did we do this all right? Hey, look at that. Now we got the wire coming out. We can turn this off. And I'm not touching anything in there until I unplug it. I know the power's off, but I'm a safe person. So I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt me or someone else. Cicero! What's up, bro? 110. 110, Mowgli. Just get the wire to the feeder. Yep. So let's go ahead and throw that tip on there. It's a 0.030, or should be. Well, we're not quite there yet. I unplugged it. I forgot I unplugged it. There we go. Now we can unplug it again. Always easy to use the auto feeder. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong, Paul. You're not wrong, brother. I didn't do it that way at first, but I probably should have. But yeah, so let's get this thing straightened up a little bit. Get my handy dandy pliers, needle nose. There. Now what we're going to do is, whoops, not that. There we have it. Now it slides on just fine. We've got the tip on the wire. Now we're going to go ahead and push it all the way to the back and screw it into the gun. And then we're going to take this, the nozzle, and we're going to put that over top of it. And that should be about it. We should be ready to rock and roll at this point. We've got our spool set up and properly tightened down, so it's not going to unspool, it's not going to spin too fast. 12 feet of 3/8 round stock cost. You know, we sell it at Tractor Supply, but I've never actually looked at it. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Old oil from an oil change I did a while back. All right, I'm back, and what we're gonna do right now is these are pretty dirty, and it's old, so I'm going to grind down some of this and shine it up a little bit, get it ready for some welding. I melted the fireplace rack in my old house, so the middle almost touched the base. Yeah, definitely. 3 pounds or $3 a foot. Okay, for 3/8 bar stock. How much heat could a 1/4 inch take? Grill inside a wood stove. 1/4 inch, man. It's hard to say, but on this one, it's even more harder to. It's even harder to say with this machine because it doesn't actually give you a value for the voltage. It just gives you 5 different settings. the higher you go, the more voltage you get, yada yada. So let me go ahead and put this into my vise. I'm going to mute while I do this. All right, I'm going to need safety glasses because I'm using an angle grinder and wire brush wheel. So I'm going to brush down some of this and make it capable of being welded. And yeah, we'll rock from there. So let me mute real quick, guys. I'll be right back with you. And there we go. That is 2 handles that I have ground down to bare metal on the edges, on the outsides. It's not perfect. It's not pretty. These are just for practice anyways, so I really don't care. But I did forget to do that side right there. That's all right, though. I don't give a shit. So now, what's the next step? Next step is to set these guys up and get them ready for welding. I know Ducatis are fucking fast, though. Yeah, definitely. Brazing is dead easy. All right, yeah. Um, so yeah, Mowgli, LabWorks. If let me see. Here we go. Um, so yeah. So what are we working on? Why are we welding today? As some of you guys may know, I know I was muted. I muted for a reason. Because I did not want to blow your eardrums out with this angle grinder. So yeah. I don't know about easy as soldering. I'm not. Oh, so if you don't know what LabWorks is talking about, he's talking about one of these. This is worn down, but this is a flap disc. It's basically a bunch of little pieces of sandpaper all layered over each other, and it really works out well. Um, so yeah, that's that. Now I'm stepping on tools again, so I don't want to do that. We're gonna pick those up. Give me 2 seconds, guys, for a bio break, and I'll be right back. Oh, I didn't need to get that anyways. That was my those metal blend discs are amazing on wood. Yeah, definitely. Um, did I not bring my soda down? I did not. So that's something I'm gonna need to go get, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I need to go grab my soda. Ah, there it is. That was not it. Oh, there it is. It's over there. But I grabbed my lunch though. Favorite lunch ever. Double quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's. Yeah, I'm down. I love the double quarter cheese. Put that down there for now. Now, the other thing I wanted to do before I get too far into this next section of the project is, because I haven't had one in a few, we're going to take a short vape break here and just have a couple of toots and talk with you guys a little bit about everything that's been going on. So let's see. That can come around. That can go to hell. Go to hell. All right. There we have it. Now let's put the tip up there. Put our nozzle up here. And there we go. Off to the races. And we can have a short vape break before we move on to the next step. which is going to be, as you well know, the part where we solder. So I have a feeling, I have this thing in my head that tells me I have something better I could be welding right now. Actually, I think Mowgli, you touched on it briefly. We do also have the whatchamacallums. The I just refinished the chair and side table. I had it on my porch for the past 15 years. Nice. Beat up, and I did a I don't give a fuck rustic style refinish. Very nice. First woodworking I've done since I sold my machines 12 years ago. Yeah, Mowgli. I totally know what you're talking about because um, I haven't welded in a while, which is why I need to do these. That's why I cleaned these up so I can give a little bit of a practice run, a little bit of a trial here. And we're going to go ahead and I know there's quite a bit of pitting here in the metal. It's been outside and rusting for a while. So there's bound to be some issues. Where did my other bolts go? I can't lose those. Cannot lose those. Those are my engine mount bolts, and I cannot lose those at all. If I lose those, I'm absolutely fucked. Yeah, a good oxyacetylene setup is primo. You can weld and you can cut with it. I love oxyacetylene torches. Um, However, that being said, if it comes down to cutting metal, what would I prefer? Well, there's several different styles. You could use an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. You can use like he said, an oxyacetylene torch. But I think probably the most precise and cleanest cut that you're going to get into metal is going to be from a plasma cutter. And those are expensive, but so worth it. Totally worth it. But yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's a bit different from my normal traditional video style stuff. I'm not doing the gaming right now. I've been pretty consumed with this project. Behind me, as you guys can tell, we've got a mini bike in the back there. There we go. There. Now, we've got that mini bike in the back. You can tell it's got no motor in it. It's because the motor is over there, right behind the bike on top of the table. The reason I did that is because this down here, this very specific spot, you guys can see a little hole right there where my fingertip was. That's where this thing has to go. So I'm welding to the frame, and I hope to God that this will stick. And that's why we're doing some practice runs on some spare metal that we've had just kicking around. Robert Darkings, what's going on, dude? Well, we're just getting ready to do some welding. I had a Delta 8-inch joiner with 2 horsepower Balder motor, TOL Delta planer, souped up 1945 unisaw, etc., etc., etc. All I have left are souped up Delta Milwaukee 14-inch bandsaw and 50s table drill press. Very nice. Ape shall not kill ape. What's up, bro? Doing well. Oh, Zero, what's up, dude? What's going on, Zero? I haven't seen you in ages, bro. I hope you're doing well. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Just taking a bit of a vape break because it's been over an hour and a half, I think, actually, since just sent you some last woodwork I was on. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're doing just doing some welding and some metal work today. Metal fab. I've got to fix a part on my mini bike that I screwed up yesterday, and then I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll take you guys on a trip with me on Facebook Live. Since I can't go live from my phone on YouTube, I can do it on Facebook though, or Instagram, and I'll take you guys for a ride through the trails out back of the house after we're done. But let's see what is left. not much other than setting this thing up and starting to weld with it. So I think that's what we're going to do now. We're going to set this up, and I think what I would like to do is make a couple of slices right there down, and try and weld those slices back together. Um, you look brilliant today, Chris. Feel your aura, man. I see positivity in your eyes. Yeah, definitely Zero. I'm in a good mood. I've been in good spaces for a little while now. The job over at Tractor Supply is amazing. Love it there. Um, and it's been a pleasure to work there. It's such a good environment. I've been sinking a lot of my time in there. And what I mean by that is, if whenever I find a job that I absolutely enjoy, I always give it 110%, always, every time. And I love this job, so I've been putting 110% into this job as well. And that means that anytime somebody calls out, or if they're in a jam and they've got too much freight that they need to move, good PG at Tractor Supply. Yeah, seriously. Gallon of it, I think, was $34.99. So for a gallon of PG, that's not bad. Um, but what we're gonna try and do is, do I still have my magnet? I do have my magnet. I've got a really powerful magnet here that's got a little hook on it. That's for the master lock. Come on, get off of there. Like I said, it's a pretty powerful magnet. So I want to see if this thing is going to stick. Yes, it will. That'll stick to it. So how am I going to do this? Ultimately, what I should have done is, good job, big company. Yeah, definitely. Um, so what I should have done is actually cut these flat and flush, but I did not do that because I wasn't thinking straight when I was doing that. So what I'm going to do instead is probably cut a couple of small slices through there, and we'll go ahead and weld those up. So what am I going to need? I'm going to need my welder. I'm going to need my magnet to hold the pieces together. Um, I don't have the welding magnets that I should have, but that's all right. This will work just fine. Let's see, where's the other piece? Will it hold it in place? Oh, come on, don't do that shit. That's all right. We'll get this. We've got this. You know what we could do instead? Hold on. Hold the phone. Might be able to do this. Can we do that? Can we make this work? We might be able to make this work. We could probably just weld them back to back instead. And yeah, actually that magnet holds them together even from the other side perfectly. So why don't I move that handle down, see if this will stand up on its, it will stand up on its own. So we can actually do this. I'm going to go ahead, put this up on its little legs here on the floor, because it is concrete and I don't have to worry about it catching fire. I don't have a metal table or any fire bricks that I can use to put this on. Jungle and Liquid Barn want $50 a gallon. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's Cicero. Definitely go to Tractor Supply. We've got them much cheaper there. Um, so yeah, why don't I do that? There's that. Now I'm gonna need to find some place to clip my ground wire to that. Now let's see. Where am I gonna put the ground wire? I need my snips though, because it's still zip tied. You guys can't see. There you go. And this is a brand new welder for me. Just got it home a little while ago, maybe an hour. Let's see. All right, that'll work just fine. We've got it set up here on the floor. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but we're going to go ahead and turn on the welder, see how well it works, see if we set it up properly, and we're going to give this a shot, and I'll show you the end result here in just a moment. Where's my gloves? We need gloves for protection. Don't want to catch yourself on fire, amongst other things, because the slag that shoots off of these guys is really, really, really hot and will burn you very fast. So let's see. Let's get our goggles out, our glasses. Here they go. There we are. We've got some welding glasses, simply because I couldn't afford a helmet today. And there we go. Looks stylish. I'm rocking the stylish. Do. All right, there we go. I moved the chair. How's that? Get out of here, cat. All right, so now I got to plug this guy in. There's that. Now we're going to go up to the selection number 2 on the voltage, and we're going to come down to maybe 30, 25. We'll go to 25 on the wire feed speed, and we'll see how that does. If I need to adjust it even more, then we will. But that's where it goes. See, look, styling. I should not be wearing short sleeve shirts. Do not do what I do. This is stupid and dumb, but I'm going to do it anyways because that's just how I roll. So let's do this, guys. Come on. There we go. Fuck. Come on. It's too fast. Now let's see. Did not do very well. I have to change the settings up a lot. Got to figure out how we're going to do this. Let's see. Where's my wire brush? And I want to. Dixon sells great fireproof flannel shirts. Really? Dixon sells the fireproof ones? Oh, even more reason for me to go to fucking Dixon. Let's see. All right, well, that's enough to hold it together for the moment. So maybe we'll just take it like this. Yep, we'll do this. All right. So buttons. All right. There we go. Let's try this side now. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can do. All right. How did we do on this side? I can't see shit. These goggles, these glasses are not meant for welding. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm seeing a very bright spot whenever I look at anything right this second. So that is not pretty. Although I will say that flux core very rarely is. Ouch, that's warm. Doesn't look like I'm getting the penetration I'm looking for. It could just be the wire feed speed. I might have to adjust that to turn it up a little bit. It is ugly. I'm not even going to lie about that. Where did that hammer go, though? Right there. Let's see. I don't have a chipping hammer. Again, one more thing that I need but can't afford at the moment. But I needed to get this job done. So you know what? Let's give this fucker a shot. First things first, though, I'm going to have to, well, yeah, I'm going to have to brush down a spot so that I can set up um, the ground cable. So where do I want to do that? I think I know where I want to do that. Again, with the safety glasses. And where's my good gloves for this? Building a new shop, lab works. All right. All right. Coffee time. Be right back. Absolutely, Mowgli. Vape. Living by yourself now, so you're turning your garage into a new space. Okay. All right. Okay. That's that. This is this. Now let's go ahead and bring this thing a little closer, first of all. And I think what I want to do is I want to put it maybe here or here. Here might be the better option. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll plan on that. We'll try and do it there. How am I going to sit? Here we go. All right. Now let's see. Is that work clamp going to fit on there? Can I get the work clamp around everything? Because I don't want it to burn up the cable. So what I want to do is ultimately clamp it there. And she fits right where I want her. All right. So there's that. Now, as far as the pedal is concerned, how am I going to keep it on there while I do this? Well, like I said, we've got that magnet, that really strong magnet. Chris, can I commission you for some aliens, bro? Hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Although I won't lie, in all honesty, my my workshop has kind of become. Hold on. Ugh. Come on, don't do that shit. Don't pull that shit with me. Just trying to line it up with the other one. Just to get a little. Oh, you fucker. Just to get it in position. Let's take that off of there. Let's try putting it on the bottom side here. There's that, but it's got to go over just a hair. Is that going to be good? Looks like it could be. Let's go ahead and give this thing a quick tack weld just to put it into place. Whoa! Glasses, not these ones. Also, I need my welding gloves. Not these gloves. You fuckface. Oh well. Might be. I just spilt some shit. It's because my fucking my workshop is a mess right now. I gotta clean up everything. Ah, you fuckface. Got it. Come on. We can do this. I've done this 100,000 times before. Come the fuck on. Really? What the fuck? I shaved it all down. All right, now I gotta wire brush it. Where'd my wire brush go? There it is. Trying to see if I have one of my helmets back, but I don't. Well, it's getting there. It's holding anyways. It's not the prettiest, but as I said, it won't be. Still working, guys. Still working. just want to see something real quick. It, based off of what I'm feeling, this is going to be strong enough to hold my weight. Yep. And there we have it, guys. I got two. Look at that. Woohoo! Now, I can take these glasses off, and we're going to have another, I'm going to have another vape break, because that took it out of me. Also, guys, when you're welding, the other good thing to keep in mind is to keep it in an area that's well ventilated. Again, let's see. Again, it's not something that I did or do. Wow, I'm dirty. I'm dirty. This, I believe, goes up here. Those are all there. That's mint. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let that cool down. I'm going to clean it back off. I'm going to keep going with it because I know that underneath are a couple of spots that I've missed that I haven't gotten to yet. So I'm going to probably put the bike on its side while I do that to get a better angle at it. Since I don't have like a bike lift or anything like that, you know, a motorcycle jack or a lift, whatever you want to call it. I don't have one of those, so I'm doing everything from the ground. And so, yeah, I think that turning that on its side for a little while wouldn't hurt it, and we can definitely weld that up. So let's talk for just a little bit. Let's see. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I hope you enjoy the stream so far. Let me know in chat if you do, if you're digging it. And maybe we'll do some more of these videos. I know I have the intention of doing some more videos. I have some parts coming in that I want to do a video on how to install them. New fun piece of kit. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mowgli. Yeah, I haven't had a welder in quite a long time, and I'm really happy and proud to be able to own this one. Yeah, I have never owned a Hobart before, but so far this one's performing pristinely. Um, it's just a matter of me dialing in the settings to an appropriate level for this thickness of metal, which I never used the gauge. I should have used that gauge. Um, but so far so good. It looks all right. Um, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this project, and I'm having a lot of fun with the bike. I take it out to the trails a lot. You love TIG welding. Okay. It's your day off, hungover, happy to be here. Thank you very much, Cicero. Thank you very much, bro. TIG welding is not something I'm familiar with. Neither is stick welding. Flux core and MIG welding are the only two styles that I've ever done. Um, Never had any experience with the others. Never had any experience with brazing. I've had some experience with soldering. Not a lot. I'm not great at it. I'm not even good at it. But it works. One of your buddies learned welding from the same master that taught Jesse James. Okay. I learned to weld from, uh, actually, it was one of my old jobs. I wasn't a welder. It was a landscape company. And over the winter time, we would do plowing. But in our off time, when we weren't plowing, we would work around the shop and get things ready for the next year. So my job was trailers and trailer work, which involved welding. So the mechanic there at the shop, He is the one that taught me how to weld, and he gave me my first flux core welder. So that's cool. You do a lot of alloy and stainless. All right, I can get down with that. Now, where's my drink? I'm going to go ahead and brush that down a little bit more. Like I said, guys, it ain't going to be pretty, but it'll hold. Ouch! That pedal's warm, too. Now, let's see if we can lean this bike over and see if we can get access to the bottom side. Let's fold that peg up first, though. Make sure I don't crush any of these wires. Oh, yeah, we can get there. We can get there. I think. Let me see. Can we get there? Not really. That's in a bad spot. Fuck. Okay. We'll be able to get that. We can get this. It'll take some finagling, but we can get this. Good. I can see again. These muddy tires, man. The muddy bike, bro. The whole thing is muddy. Yeah, you guys can't see, so I gotta angle my camera down. Oh, MMI. My uncle used to teach at MMI in Florida. Oh Jesus, Mowgli. My uncle used to teach the Harley Davidson mechanics. He was one of the instructors there at MMI. So there's the bike on its side, and we've got the peg standing up. We're gonna get this done. We got this. Let's do it. Let's just fucking do it. Let's get this done, and you guys can help me put the bike back together again. And yeah, so let's do this. Let's get this last piece welded in, and we'll see what we can do about putting the rest of the bike back together. Put the motor back in and set up the chain and get the whole thing operational again, and we'll see what we can do. Damn it! Gonna have to go underneath. Got something in my eye. Yikes! Maybe I shouldn't do this from down here. You know what we're gonna do? Something really stupid. Well, not stupid, but I don't really want to do this. But we're gonna take the bike. We're gonna flip it upside down. And we'll do it this way. That way I can see from the top down. What I'm doing. Fucking hell! Can't see shit. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it. I think that'll be good enough. You guys already saw me standing on it. It's not going anywhere. So I believe that's going to be it. That's going to be it for the welding part. Oh, there we go. Flip the bike upside down. Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I did. Needed work. They wouldn't let me in Harley school because of behavior issues. Oh, shit. Well, damn done. Well, damn done, Mowgli. I was able to get away from the hard stuff myself. Rarely drink and maybe shed time a few times a month. Life's a little boring, but far more productive. Cicero, you're absolutely correct, man. Little known fact about myself. Guys, 2 years, for 2 years straight, for 24 months, I lived in Boston. I was homeless, but I had connections, and those connections hooked me up free of charge. But I had a nasty little problem with crystal meth, and 17 and a half years sober now. I got out of that, and I started fixing my life to be a better person. And now here I am. Here we are. Thinner, not smaller. Red CH is actually smaller than the blonde or brown one at MMI. Okay. All right. So let's flip this thing the fuck back over. Let's disconnect the ground clamp. See my wire brush. There we go. Now I can see much better now that we're in the light. Hair's getting in the way. That looks like it. That looks like that's going to stay. So let's flip this bike back over onto its feet. Put the kickstand up, down, rather. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh well, it moved on me. At some point, I will be cutting that back off and re-welding it in the proper place. I just wanted to get that part in place so that it was straight. But it looks like the pedal has turned a little bit, so the grips are not facing up now. The grip is actually facing forward. Let's see, who's this? Cicero. There you go. Get a blonde babe and Ginger to help you check my facts. No shit. All right. So that's that, guys. We've officially welded back together my foot peg, which means that I can now take my bike back out and go fuck it up all over again. So with that being done, we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna set this bike back up. We're gonna put it back together. So the first step is the motor. I'm gonna have to grab the motor and the engine and put that back in here. And when I do that, I'm probably gonna hook the chain up so that I know where to put my my engine. I've already loosened up the back tire and moved it forward just a little bit to loosen that chain when I took it off. So it's not going to be that hard to put it back on. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's grab the motor. All right. Now the engine is going to go in this way. There's that. Let's move that away from the welded spot. There we go. There's that and that and this, which will be getting put back on shortly. But first, I want to get these bolts in. Aha, there's one nut and bolt through. So there are 5 bolts holding on this engine. See you, Paul. More coffee. Yeah, go for it, bro. So we've got 4 bolts underneath holding it together. And we got 1 bolt that comes in from the side on the back side of the engine that holds that to the frame as well. So we're going to first start with the bolts underneath. Is that on? All right, that one's finger tight. Cool. Next. We don't actually want these things finger tight. We just want them on there. We'll tighten them up afterwards. But the reason for that is because, well, we got to move the engine to tighten up the chain a little bit anyways before we put this back on. There we go. And then one last one to put underneath. Oh, I forgot to put that back on. That's all right, though, because I didn't need it on right now anyway. All right. We'll put that nut and bolt back together. There we are. Okay. Now let's get the chain. And we're going to change the position of this bike so you guys can continue to watch here with me. Whoa! This bike with the motor in it gets a lot heavier. There we go. I'm definitely going to have to touch this up with the welder. I need a better helmet though, or face guard. I need some better eye protection for this. These glasses that I bought are not very helpful at all. So we're going to need something a little different. No shit. Okay. All right, cool. So anyways, let's go ahead and put this chain back on. There we have it. No, I'm missing one, aren't I? Yeah, I'm missing a loop here. All right. Now, there we go. Now I can put my master link back on. If you don't know anything about the chains, there's a master link, or what's called a master link. And what that is it's basically a fake link in the chain. Get away from my feet. Thank you. Basically, there's a fake, here, one of these, a fake link in the chain. And there's a clip that holds this piece on. Come on, get off there. There we go. So this will go through the back side of the chain, which I'm going to do now. This will go over top of it like so, just like that. And then you can see there's two little grooves up at the top there. And what that's for is for this. This is the lock for that. Goes on and clips. I'm not going to clip it right now because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get off. So we're going to go ahead and put these together. There we go. Now both of those are in. I can put this cover on there. And now the clip can go on. Come on, don't do that. Just line up, please, with the hole. Now I'm going to need my hammer and a screwdriver. Just like that one. Wahoo! Almost lost the bike, but we got that clip on. There we go. Now we're back, and we can go ahead, pull this engine forward to tighten that chain up a little bit. And then we can tighten this all back down using our wrenches. I don't even remember what size wrenches I needed for this. I believe one was a 13. And what did I do with the other wrenches? They're all around here somewhere. I don't even know. Don't know what I did with them. Did I put them? I didn't put them in there, right? Oh, maybe I did. Let's take a look. What size are these bolts? A little bit bigger than that. All right. Now, okay. And is that top one 13? It is. It is 13. Nope, that one's too big. Am I sure this one won't fit? As I bash my head off of that. All right. So you know what? I think I know what wrench I need for this. I just gotta find it first. Where's my 10? That's a half. Where's my 10? There we go. There's one. Two. Three. And of course, we got one last one on the other side. Well, we got two more to do. Come on. We're almost done. There we go. There we are. Now we're all done there. So we've got one more bolt to put in to mount the motor, and then we can start the hookups and adjust the rear tire to, adjust the rear tire to tighten up the chain, install the exhaust back up again. As you can see, we've got an open manifold right here, which is not exactly the best case scenario for that thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do this. Is that one 13 still? It is. And it's on. Now I just got to tighten it up. There, she's all tightened up. And Now we can start the hookups. As you can see, we've got some wires hanging down on this side down here. One wire. We got the throttle cable, which is right here. We're going to put that back up. And we've got another connector here. So the first thing that I didn't do that I should have done was reattach the ground wire to the gas tank. And I hadn't done that. So I need my ratchet. I'm going to need both extensions for this one because this one I have to get up there pretty far. And that's the 10, right? Yep, that's the 10. So that's the one we need. 10 millimeter socket on some ratchets, or on a ratchet and extensions. No turbo, brah. You know how to use that thing? Yes, I do. Tyler Vapor, what's up, bro? What's up, dudes? Come on. Just come off already, please. Cool. So now I just got to plug up the, or hook up, rather, not plug up. I need to hook up the ground wire here, which could use some flattening because I think I bent it somehow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this bike over. Spin this bike around. You guys can see what's going on here. It's a nice pocket bike. Haven't rode one in over 10 years. Thank you very much, dude. It's always the 10 millimeter. Exactly. It's always the 10 millimeter. Isn't it? It seems that way anyways. Cool. So now I can grab my pliers. I got to flatten that out a little bit. Now where did that fucking bolt go? Right there. I can't do this with gloves on. I have to do this by hand. Is that just not going on because of an issue, or is that just stuck in that position? It looks like it was just stuck. So that's got to come backwards a little bit so that I can plug this bastard in and cover that back up again. Whoa, guys, you know what that sound was? That sound indicates that it is officially 420. Cheers, fellas, from Flight Labs Control Mod. There we go. Cheers, fuckers! Alright, I gotta wrench up my ass. I gotta get that out of there. There's the ground. There's that. Here's this. There we go. That's in. And now the only thing left really is this throttle cable. And I've never done one of these before, but we're going to give it our best shot. Oh, shit. I can't put that on yet until I get my spring. That is the throttle control spring. I need that. Come on, don't you fucking slip. You just need to get in there. Now I need my screwdriver. That one right there. I gotta look at it top down to see where it needs to be. All right, that's that. There we go. Now we just gotta pull that out as much as we can. Tighten up that screw. I need a smaller screwdriver that is a Phillips head. I need a smaller screwdriver that's Phillips head. Not the same size screwdriver. A smaller one. Hey, that should work. That's a really small one. So guys, we're gonna go for it. Let's see, did I do this right? I just want to make sure I did this right because I'm not sure. All right, one sec. I forgot to set up the exhaust. Let's put this exhaust back on. There we go. Now we're just going to throw the nuts on top of those studs. Well, that's funny because the only stud I see in here is me. Who that? Chris Doyle? What up, man? I was wondering why it sounded like it was underwater, and that was because I didn't have this thing on. So, what size nuts are those? Has to be 13, doesn't it? There's one. There's two. There we go. There's two. Let's try that one more time, guys. Why did that happen? I want to know. I have too much fun with this motherfucker. All right, guys. You just witnessed going from a broken foot pedal with no engine installed and everything just disconnected. You just went from that to witnessing the startup. After welding, after wrenching, after ratcheting, after all is said and done, she's back. It's working. It's working. She's alive. It's alive. That's it. The only other thing I really need to do in order for me to be all set with this, because I don't think I'm putting the chain guard back on. I'm not really going to be able to use it once I get these new parts in, which you guys will see on live as I'm installing them. So keep an eye out for that because we do have a bunch more work. Wow, I'm greasy. I need to go shower. But first, I'm going to let you guys witness the fruits of our labor, and we're going to go ahead, take this outside. I'm going to bring you guys out, set you up, so you guys can see exactly how this thing goes. And then I'll come back. We will talk a little bit more and see how the conversation goes. I hope you guys have all had a great time here today. I hope you've enjoyed what you've been watching. I enjoy this. This is a hobby of mine. I haven't had a project to work on in a long time, but this is fun. This is fun for me. Um, yeah. So, wait a minute. That's fine. It's fine. The wiring is fine. I mean, look, here's the thing. It's fine. All right, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead, take this thing outside, set you guys up. I don't know how I'm going to set you up, but we're going to set you guys up. You guys will be able to take a peek at what she can do after we fix her up. And then, once this live is over, I intend to take this out to the trails and have some real fun with it. We're going to put this over here for now. I need to find an actual place for it. But for now, that's good enough. We're gonna plug that. I gotta clean up this mess, preferably before my wife gets home. Oh yeah, had to do that, didn't I? This is what I had to do. Final step is the crank cover, the crankcase cover. So this is just held in by 4 of these little guys, just 4 little pins. And we're going to go ahead, put that back on, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. There's one. There's 2. I think you guys will really, really like the next project we do with this bike. The next parts that come in, I think you guys are really going to have a blast with that live stream. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's nothing I've ever done before, so there's a chance I could fuck it all up. But the chance is small. Because I have a good feel for what I'm doing. I've seen a lot of the installation videos on this. But I'm not going to tell you what the parts are, because that would just give away the surprise, and I don't want to do that. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to bring you all outside with us. Whoops. Whoopsies. There we go. Now you guys can see me again. All right. So let's do this. Transform. All right, fuck it. We'll leave it that way. You guys can see mostly, anyways, what's going on. So let's bring you guys outdoors with us. Here we go. And let you guys see Wicket come back here. Wicket. Oh, my cat just got scared. All So, because it is cold out here, I had to grab a quick jacket. We're going to zip this up and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, fam, here goes nothing. And there you have it, guys. Goes like a rape tape. It is a lot of fun, bro. It is a lot. Oh, he got a toy. Hey, Unicrons, what's up? My house is near downtown, so it's just under a quarter acre. How big is our property? Our property is about 2.5 acres currently. It used to be a lot worse, a lot bigger. Um, hey, thank you very much, Cicero. It was a project, and you guys all came to you know check it out and share this time with me. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up and for enjoying this time just to kind of take a look at the bike and do some welding, do some just mechanic work on this thing. We've got more mechanic work to do. We've got more projects up in the line coming up soon. Finally home from work, says Tyler. Tyler, have you been gone? You just missed it. We just finished and we took the bike for a spin out back here of the house, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really digging this bike. 2.5 is a good room to stretch out. Absolutely, Mowgli. Absolutely. It's plenty of room for me. Anyways, guys, that's what I've got. I think this live has been going on plenty long enough. No need for you guys to stare at my ugly mug any much more. Excuse me. Excuse me. Beg your pardon. Here, let's bring this inside again. You guys can see. We'll wrap this up inside at the workshop before I get ready to go on my little journey. We're going to go out to the back trails behind the house, through the woods, and we're going to have some fun with it. Hope to God I don't fuck it up like I did last time and hit a rock with the peg and undo everything that I just did. That would be just the worst. That would just be the worst. So before I go, guys, I just want to say again, much love and thank you for being here and sharing this time with me and the job with me. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your encouragement and support, like you guys give to me every single day. Guys, it is Friday night. It is the weekend. So, guys, please keep your heads up. And in case something does have you feeling a little lower than normal, please remember that you and you alone are the master of your own destiny. Only you can pick and choose how positive or negative your days will ever be. So remember to keep that positivity high, keep the smile on your face, and let that negative brush off your shoulders. I love y'all. Thank you so very much. Until next time, I've been Chris, Lethal Coilz. You guys have been superstars. I love each and every one of you guys. I can't tell you enough. But hopefully we'll talk soon. Well, that's it for me, guys. Adios. Peace, love, unity, respect, and have a great one. Until next time, deuces!